Hi. I've done a few podcasts on the issues facing children of different ages. So we've looked at older teenagers, those who should be going off to university right about now. We've looked at younger teenagers, those at high school. So today I want to talk about younger kids, those at primary school age. And although I seem to keep saying the same thing, in many ways this age is the hardest. It's the hardest because they know something's wrong. They feel strange about it. They don't really understand what the problem is. And of course, they don't have the mathematical skills to put probabilities into any kind of sensible risk framework. So they know there's something dangerous out there. They're not necessarily able to think about the chances of it affecting them. And so they may be more anxious that they're going to die, that they're going to catch this, etc. At the same time, certainly at the younger end of that spectrum, they might not be able to verbalize or articulate how they're feeling. And so what you might see is not that they tell you that they're anxious or scared, but they basically act badly and that they start playing up and they start having tantrums. Again, we talked about regression. They may well regress to younger children behavior. They're not necessarily being naughty. They're just basically confused. They're picking up on tension in the family. They know something's wrong. They can't say what it is. They don't recognize it for what it is. And so it's coming out in their behavior. So I think the key thing to be aware of here is try to be patient. It's very, very difficult if you've got kids who are behaving badly, who are driving you up the wall, and you're all stuck in the house together. And you yourself are also going through all this tension and anxiety too. But a lot of the time, that isn't what's driving their behavior. It's fear and anxiety and stress. And so it's a case of holding them tightly, hugging them, hoping that helps. And of course, the problem is sometimes it won't. Sometimes it is not that easy. But try not to get angry at the behavior. Try and work out what's going on behind it. I'm going to add a link to this video, which is a meditation exercise from Maggie Dent, who many of you will know is a childhood educator who does loads of stuff on Facebook and does loads of presentations for parents on parenting. And it's a meditation for kids of about this age to help them relax and go to sleep and to deal with their anxiety. And I've listened to a little bit of the free sample and it sounds really good. So something like that might be quite helpful, especially if your kids are having problems sleeping. On a related note, in terms of keeping them occupied, that's also a problem, of course, because older children, they can entertain themselves to a large extent, but the primary school kids really do need a lot of hands-on help with things. I was reading something the other day, and it turns out that J.K. Rowling has set up a free Harry Potter hub for the moment with Harry Potter themed activities. So if your kids are into Harry Potter, have a look at that. You might find some things in there just to occupy them for a little while. As always, all we can do and all they can do and all you can do as a parent, all we can do is our best. So if you don't handle things perfectly one day, don't beat yourself up. Tomorrow's another day. We can do better tomorrow. We're getting through this one day at a time. And for those of us who are lucky enough to be here in Western Australia, we have got lots and lots of optimism showing, lots of things to say that this is all going to be getting better sometime fairly soon. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. We can get through this one day at a time. Take care.